What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. James McPhee here. And you know, I really like this time of year. Not too hot, not too cold. Leaves are turning, falling to the ground, giving it a nice crunch. And there's also something in particular that comes out this time of year. And Odin, do you know what that is? Well, there's that, but what else? 20 favourite things? So I'm talking about food, and in particular, pumpkin spice, which at this time of year seems to be in everything. Food, drink, shampoos. I wouldn't be surprised if you get it in an aftershave. If you go into any coffee shop, I imagine that's the #1 thing they are selling. But anyway, I thought what better way to start my series of food videos than doing a full day of eating nothing but pumpkin spice flavoured foods. So with that being said, let's get started. So you know me, you know I like my coffees, and what better way to start the day than with a pumpkin spice cake and espresso. It smells very nice, it smells very cakey. So it's got that very sort of nutty, cakey aftertaste, very similar to a carrot cake. So I'm going to sip on this while I make breakfast. But first, when I show you the new camera setup, I've got myself the GoPro Hero 11. As you can see here, there you all are. I thought I'd get this as a treat to myself to help with obviously better videos. I can also use it for streaming once I get my Twitch set up, which should hopefully be done in the next 2 weeks, as I've now got my PC all set up and running. So I have to update a few things and get games downloaded. So yeah, breakfast time. So to start my day off, I have a smoothie, because I normally have breakfast and then train afterwards, and it doesn't sit heavy in my stomach, because I find it digests quite quick and just sits well, gives me enough energy to get through training. But for today's smoothie, we're using the My Protein pumpkin spice flavour. Again, I've not had this before, I only opened it to smell it. Again, it hasn't really got much of a smell. Again, it's just got that sort of artificial birthday cakey kind of sort of carrot cakey smell to it. Again, because pumpkin itself normally smells horrible, especially when you cut it open yourself. But yeah, gonna make this smoothie, do some work on the computer, and then see you in a bit. And here we have the pumpkin spice oat smoothie. Again, I actually decided against adding the honey, because that would probably take away from the flavour of the whey. So let's open this up and give it a quick taste test. Oh, again, it doesn't smell too great now it's all been blended. It does actually smell a bit like the actual pumpkin itself. Let's give it a taste. It's actually not too bad. Again, definitely getting the pumpkin flavours there. Not necessarily the spice, but definitely the pumpkin with a bit of sweetness. So it's pretty good. So we're gonna drink this, finish my coffee, and then it'll be time to train. So here we are with the pumpkin spiced smoothie. Now that it's been mixed, it doesn't smell too great. It actually smells, again, like actual pumpkin rather than the pumpkin spice. So yeah, not a big fan of the flavour. Let's give it a taste and see what it's like. Again, that pumpkin flavour does come through. Again, not like a pumpkin spice, but that sort of raw pumpkin flavour comes through, which is, again, okay, but not kind of what I was expecting. But I'm gonna finish my coffee, try and finish the install of the PC, which is still quite a few bits to do and quite a few bits to order. So I'm going to do all this and catch up with you guys in a bit when it will be time to train. So I've just spent a little bit too long on the computer, again having to update files, download new games. Just been playing Back 4 Blood, so I'm looking forward to playing. If you want, feel free to add me on Xbox. I am Mr. Jam 5151, I believe, if you want to find me. Add me on there if you fancy playing. Anyway, it's been a couple of hours since I had my breakfast and coffee, so I'm going to get changed, head downstairs and grab some pre-workout. So today's pre-workout, which has been the pre-workout of choice for the last few months, is the Ghost Pump and the Ghost Legend. For the last few weeks I've been using the Strawbango Margarita, which is very nice. I recommend giving it a try. So I only have 1 scoop Legend, 1 scoop Pump, but I'm running low on the pump, so I think today, let's see, at the very end of the tub, so we need to get more of that. They're going to make this. Again, forgive me for not being pumpkin spiced, though I know I could have another coffee, but I like to have this before I train. I'm a man of routine. Maybe I'll just take that all in. Make this, get in the car and head to the gym. Hope there'll be a time lapse here. If not, I'll see you in the gym. Bye mate. Bye mate, you be good. Won't be too long, okay? Love you. Bye bye. 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 So it turns out the whole of my GoPro is rubbish, so here's the time of me opening the gym. So today started out with bench press, again on PH3. This is week 3, so weights have gone up after last week. I'm up by 2.5 kilos. So today called for 3 sets of 9 reps at 97.5 kilos, which felt harder than they should. Although I had been to Otis yesterday and had about 4 hours of sleep, so it was expected, but I got through. Moving into some deadlifts, which was 3 sets of 7 at 157.5 kilos. I'm having a bit of an issue with deadlifts at the minute because my belt keeps moving well since I've lost some weight. I don't know if you can see it sort of shift up a bit, so I lose some tension. But again, I did think the smoothie was going to come through because that pumpkin was repeating on me. But thankfully it all stayed down. From here, it moved into some hip thrusts for those booty gains. Again, I think this was 4 sets of 8 to 10 with a 10-second hold on the last rep. Again, not using a lot of weight because my body felt awful and I felt hungover, which I don't really drink, so I hate the feeling. So did a few sets of that, which was tough, before adding in some light upper back work with these dumbbell incline rows. Again, day 2 for me is a upper body sort of bodybuilding session, so I just kept these lights, just add a bit of volume to counteract the pressing. I like to have twice as much rowing as I do pressing in a session and in a week, so my shoulders don't get too rounded and tight. Finishing with some conditioning of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sled push and 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 of the ball slam. Again, my heart rate shot up during this because obviously just not recovered from the weekends and having too much caffeine in the morning to try and counteract it, which I would not advise. So yeah, Mondays normally heavy lifting, light accessory, and then some form of conditioning, either bike sprints or sled. Oh, so I had to come outside to get some fresh air after that conditioning session. That was tough. I would not recommend trying to go heavy after less than 4 hours of sleep, because we were at Alton Towers yesterday and got back very late. But good session, managed to get everything done. Although that protein shake was repeating on me for the whole session and I thought I was going to throw up during deadlifts, but I'm glad it stayed down because I hate being sick. Anyway, going to shower and change and then head to the shops to grab some food for lunch and dinner. Shopping is acquired, time to go home and get cooking. So back home now with all the goods. Now it's time for some lunch. I'm going to be making some pumpkin spiced French toast. So let's get cooking. So as a pre-lunch snack, I'm also going to have one of these pumpkin spice bagels. Hopefully it's a piece of me like this smoothie did. Now I've got into it, really does smell really pumpkin. Again, very similar to the protein before, but slightly a bit sweeter. So let's get this in the toaster. And that is going to be lunch. And that is going to be lunch. Pumpkin spice French toast, slightly overcooked, and a pumpkin spice bagel, which I've left one dry so I can get a taste and one buttered. So let's try the, try the bagel first. Again, not much flavour to the bagel, that pumpkin flavour is slightly going through in the bagel. But again, not as strong as in the protein powder. It's actually quite nice, a bit of sweetness there. Now onto the French toast. Again, one side is slightly overcooked. Need to work on that, but again, that's a lot of, again, the spice mix to use. It's got a lot of allspice in it. So that allspice and nutmeg is very powerful. That's coming through a lot. Again, not bad. Bread's nice and soft, but it's soaked up that the egg mixture nice and well. Anyway, gonna have this, watch some YouTubes, and catch you all in a bit. And that is lunch done. That was a lot of bread. That sourdough was very, very thick. Now to get back on with some work. Maybe a little bit of gaming in there as well. I will see you all later on for dinner. So there's still a bit of time to go before I have dinner, but I've been editing up the first half of this video, and before I make dinner there's a little bit of preparation I need to do. So let's head down into the kitchen. So here's some pumpkin that was obviously previously sliced. I made some soup of the day, which was again very nice. But tonight I'm going to be making pumpkin spiced mac and cheese, which I am looking forward to very much. But I'm going to make my own pumpkin puree, as I couldn't find it anywhere in these shops. Either it was all sold out or they just didn't stock it. So I've seen online that I can just bake this for an hour or so, blend it, and it should be puree. So let's get going with that. So the pumpkin has gone to the oven, and that'll bake for an hour, hour and a half, and that'll be time to cook the mac and cheese. Hopefully that'll be nice and soft by then. So the pumpkin is all roasted, it's looking very nice and soft, and there we are. And here are all the ingredients for the mac and cheese. So I'm going to cook this up, and let's just hope it tastes as good as I think it will. I'm going to enjoy this. And here we have the pumpkin spiced mac and cheese. So I'm going to plate it up and give it a taste. And here we have it, the pumpkin spiced mac and cheese. It smells very good, I'm not gonna lie. So let's give it a try and get a cool bit. That is very good if I do say so myself. A bit too sweet with the cinnamon. I think this mix is not the best, could be doing a bit more, nutmeg and allspice. But I'm pleased with that, so eat this, chill for a bit, and then time for dessert. So that's the bowl of mac and cheese done. That was very filling, but delicious. Now time for dessert, which is the piece de resistance. Looking forward to this all day. It's the Sainsbury's pumpkin spice cake. I think I've just got enough room for a bit of this, so let's open up and have a slice or two. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. The frosting is very nice. I just tried some of the frosting, which tastes a lot like carrot cake, but hopefully the cake tastes like pumpkin. That's the last meal of the day. Let's give it a taste. Look at that.
Never the answer. There's always someone to talk to when you.
Almost tastes like a gingery carrot cake and not much pumpkin. But I'm going to enjoy this, sip on my brain gains, and that'll be me done for the day. And that'll conclude the day of only eating pumpkin spice foods. Hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have. As always, subscribe if you're new, give a like, and comment below any food challenges or ideas you've got. Catch you all in the next one. Peace.